We just saw another upset. Kim, you were saying your heart was beating. You were in this one.
Like, I didn't go to either of these two schools. I was fully invested. What even is this women's college basketball season so far? We saw preseason 1 and 2 go down last week, LSU and UConn. Iowa, now the number 2, going down to unranked Kansas State. They won't be unranked for long. So impressive to do that on the road in front of 15,000 plus. That is such an extremely hard building to win in. They end the game on a 12-0 run. Kudos to Jeff Mittie and his squad. I mean, wow.
I was just seeing that with Coach Mittie. They clearly had a plan going into this place, and you know how hard it is to play on the road. Their offensive execution, Kim, what specifically stood out to you?
Well, the word I have listed in my notes, all caps underlined, is balance. This is a balanced Wildcat team. I had watched some film on their first 2 games. They didn't play too tough of opponents, but I'm looking at this team like, wow, they've got shooters everywhere. They've obviously have the return of Aoka Lee, 6'6" inside. This combination is working extremely well with her dominant on the inside and a core of guards. A lot of them are now juniors that played AAU together, that have played together for 3 years. And that chemistry was evident on the floor. And it was a complete team effort. Everybody that came in the game scored for them. And I am really impressed by what we just saw from K-State.
It's exciting if you're a K-State fan. And on the Iowa side of things, there are, of course, expectations. And we've discussed Caitlin Clark and that burden that she is carrying for the team. It wasn't her night, but what about her game maybe wasn't there tonight?
Well, I think as a whole, Iowa is still trying to find a way to win when the heroics of Caitlin Clark aren't what we expect them to always be. We saw that happen in the Virginia Tech game last week. It was a wire-to-wire game. She wasn't efficient from the floor, but she did have 44. We didn't see that performance tonight, and I think they're still trying to find, without Monica Sanano from last year, who else is going to step up.
Sure.